Hello everyone. So today we are going to cover language and today we are going to read how to write letters. Okay, we all know what is letter all about. See, this is one of the form of written communication. When we want to communicate with people who are living at distance, letter is the oldest way. Nowadays we all have got mobile phones which is faster as well as easier, but do remember children, there are the advantages of letter. Now, you may keep the letter as a record, you can refer to as you want it. Okay, and not just that, it gives the personal touch. Okay, the person, the writer, whoever is writing, you get a little idea about the personality of that writer. You get a good relationships as well. So there are varieties of purposes for writing a letter, like you can make inquiries, or if you are replying to some inquiry, or if you want to keep touch with people, you want to apply for a job. So if you are sharing some experience, as a whole I would say letters helps in communication. Now it is not from today, you can realize it is the oldest form. So, first and foremost, let me tell you what it is. This was all about basically letter. Now, there are different kinds of letter. Okay, so the first one is informal letter. What it is? Informal letter. Now, informal letter generally we write to the people we know well. Like you are writing to your aunt, you are writing to your family members, you are writing to your friends or relatives. So, these kinds of letters are considered to be informal. Okay, but do remember, depending on the age group, like if you're writing a letter to your elder, they are older to you definitely. So whatever words, the way of writing, the tone, I would say the tone should be respectful. Now next comes formal letter. As you all, I hope you know about it, formal letters are the letters, like business letter you can say. You are giving from one stranger to another, it is written, and sometimes you are writing it to some official or higher official people. Then it comes, sometimes you are writing as a customer to some company and all firm, or if you are writing an application of job. Okay, so or it can be even a formal invitation. So these all things basically comes under formal letter. And they in when in ICSE we'll be dealing with like letters to government departments, business firms, and municipality authorities. Now, I find many a times the editor, we are writing a letter to the editors of the newspaper. So these things generally are inside the formal letter. Now, sometimes you are writing letters to some people. Now they are not only formally known to you, but you can write a little in a personal capacity, like your neighbor and all. So those kind of letters are said to be as your semi formal letter. Okay, so these kind of letters are said to be as your semi formal letter. Let's proceed. So as you can see, there is a layout for informal. First, we will cover the informal letter. So layout means the format. Okay, the important parts basically. Generally, there are five important parts. The first comes heading. Now, be very careful. Heading here means you are going to write your own address as well as the date. Okay, so under this heading, you are going to write the address as well as the date. Now, I'll be teaching you what are the precautions you need to take while writing, so do not worry about it. Second comes salutation or greeting, like how we say no, we are writing to someone, we are beginning with the name or greeting, dear sir, dear ma'am, or right now we are writing to our family members, so my dear father, my dear mother. So, these kind of things you can write here in the salutation. Okay, next comes the body part. Now, the body part will begin below the salutation. You will leave a line and then you will begin here. You need to remember, you should be to the point. I would not say that when you are writing an informal letter, then in the body you will be just writing and writing. No, that there is no such thing. Use good language and it should be like uh, three to four paragraphs, like more, not more than that. I would say two or three is enough for writing. Next comes the conclusion or subscription. Here, after finishing your body part, later on you will be writing the subscription. It can be depending on the relation, like if you are writing to relatives, near relatives, you can write affectionately, yours affectionate, son, sister, uncle, like that. In that manner you can write. Or for friends you can write your friend, yours sincerely. So these all things are used for subscription. And at last you are going to write the signature. Signature means below the subscription you are going to write your name. Now do remember that generally children make mistake here, that in the informal letters we have to keep in mind, in the signature we are going to write only your first name. Okay, so in the personal letter only we need to write the first name. And one more thing, never put a full stop after the signature. Simply write your name, whatever your name is, just the first part of your name, nothing else. Now there is a format, as you can see, the first one is box type format. Basically this is like when we are typing, then generally we are doing this, and it is acceptable everywhere nowadays. So this is a box type format, like you'll be writing your address at the left hand side, then leaving some space you will be writing the date, again you will leave a space and then salutation, then leaving a space little bit, then you'll begin the body of the letter, again one line space you are leaving, then writing the subscription, you are leaving the space, and at last you are going to write the signature or the name, I would say. So this is a box type format where everything is written on the left hand side margin. Okay, now there is one more type, that is the traditional type which we are following previously, but now also it is acceptable, I would say. Like you can write it both the ways. ICC board has allowed to write, so you can use either of them, there is no big issues. First you will be writing your address, leaving a space, you will be writing the date, leaving a space. Now here salutation shall be written at the left hand margin, whereas the date as well as the address are gonna be written on the right hand side. So do remember, this is the traditional format. If you wish you can write in this way as well. And after that, as I told you, your subscription, and at the last you are going to write the signature. So I'll be showing you one example here. As you can see, one question I have shown you. Like imagine that you are in a boarding school and have performed poorly in your terminal examination. Now you need to write a letter to your mother explaining the reasons for your poor performance and tell her how you plan to do better in the forthcoming examination. After reading, first analyze the question. What are you analyzing? You are writing a letter to your mother. So, first and foremost, your concept is clear that this is my informal letter. So, either way, you can write, either you can use, you can write the letter on the left, address and the date on the left hand side, or if you wish, you can write it on the right hand side. Depends on your preference. Now, as you can see, the answer I am showing you. First, I'm writing the address, then comes the date. Now here children, let me be very clear. When you are writing the date, do remember what all precautions you need to take. See, as it is 15th May today, so I'll be writing 15. So since I have written in the type form, so I could not write it. So you need to write the th, okay, like this. Then the month. So month M will be capital M A Y, put a comma, then which year it is going on. Simple. So this is how you are going to write the date. Next comes the salutation, as you know well, and the body part. So here see, I have used only 3 paragraphs. So depending, so this is just the format given by the ICSE board only, so that's what I have given here to you. Have a look. So do remember the way of writing. So what are you going to tell? Yes, so you are going to explain the reason why you got the less marks, isn't it? And then not just that, you are going to tell how you are planning that you will be doing well in the next examination. So there must be some reason, maybe you are having fever or you were not well, or something happened, so some tragedy happened, all those things could be written in the first paragraph. Now in the next one, you give the assurance that yes, you'll be working very hard and you will try very much, you will be giving your 100% for getting a good percentage. So this, in this manner, you need to write the paragraphs of the body. Whatever it is asked, be to the point. Do not like bush beat around the bush, it's not needed. Whatever is asked, only that much is needed. Okay, you need to write in that manner. Next comes the subscription. You can write, either write yours lovingly, yours affectionately, yours loving son, your loving son. So here one more thing that you need to keep in mind. Now, I find many of you writing yours apostrophe s, but that's not the correct way. You need to write yours, no apostrophe here, then lovingly, and then you are going to put a comma here. Y should be capital. After that, you are going to write the name of your name of the person, or you may say the signature. Do remember, children, in the informal letters, we are not writing the full name, only the first part of your name, and never put a full stop after the signature. Clear? So these are little things that you need to remember so that you do not make such mistakes. So see, as you can see, very easily you can grasp marks here. If you have written the address, you will get the mark. If you have written the date correctly, marks. Salutation must be good. Then at last the subscription should be there. Then your signature must be there. Body part based on the content. Okay, based on the content, marks will be given. So this is how you are going to write the basically the informal letters. Now, as I told you, there are two ways of writing. One is your box type method, which you have already seen. Now we are having a look at the traditional method, where the address as well as the date is written on the right hand margin. But do remember, children, my salutation still is gonna be in the left hand side margin only. Then comes the body part, as we have done there in the similar way. But the subscription and the signature shall be shifted in the right hand margin. So this is the traditional method, okay, like how we have seen. And the previous thing which we read was the box type method. Hope it is clear. Do remember, children, whenever you are writing, be very careful. Do not make mistake. Okay, in the informal letter, that is very easy because you are writing to your friends only, no? Friends, family members. So, but the tone must be good. Now we shall be having a look at the formal letters. Do remember here as well, it is similar to the informal, I would say, but then there are some changes here. First and foremost, the writer's address and date must be written like your, in the informal, like how you were writing your name, your address and your date. In the similar manner, in the formal letter also, you are going to follow the same pattern. In the next thing, you are going to write the address of the receiver. Now, you need to write the name plus the complete address of the firm or the individual to whom you are writing the letter. It is also the same thing which you are going to write outside the envelope. Okay, so do remember this. Plus you need to leave a little bit line, okay, when you are writing it, and it is always written in the left hand side margin. Next comes the salutation or greeting. Now here, for salutation, like if you are not knowing the person to whom you are writing, you can write dear sir or ma'am, sir, ma'am. Okay, in this manner, if suppose you are knowing that person, then dear, if you are writing to your neighbor or someone like that, at that manner you can write dear something. If you are writing the editor of a newspaper, there you can write sir. Dear sir also will work. Nowadays it is acceptable. Then comes the subject. Okay, now for what reason or what is the purpose are you writing the letter? Okay, and do remember, whatever you are writing, be very specific. In the subject, no need to write it to 2 to 3 line. To the point, for what reason have you written the letter? So in the subject, it should be to the point. Next comes the body part. Now, body part, after the subject part, you are going to begin the body part. do write it, use the tone. Okay, the way of writing should be good, to the point, brief. Okay, uh, like how you are expressing, like if you are wanting a reply like that, or if you are replying, so what kind of words you are going to use. Okay, so do remember, like for formal, it would be much appreciated if you inform me as soon as it may be convenient. So way of writing matters here, and it can be increased only if you practice more and more. Okay, so this is how you are going to cover the body part. Now body part also, I would not say write a big one, no, to the point, 2 to 3 paragraphs are enough. What you want to say, that should be clearly written or mentioned in the body. Next comes the conclusion or the subscription. Now subscription, like how we were writing in the informal letter, the same is there, but do remember to whom you are writing. Based on that, here the subscriptions could be like yours faithfully, yours sincerely, yours truly. So these kinds of subscriptions can be used for formal letters. At last, we are going to write the signature. Now in the signature part here, do remember, in the formal letters we are always writing the full name. Okay, now no need to write Mr., Mrs., Miss, nothing before your sign or your name. Okay, always remember only your name, whatever your name is, full name you have to write. And as I told you in the informal letter as well, never put a full stop. So do not put a full stop at the end of your letter. Okay, now here one example I'm showing you. A heap of garbage has accumulated near your locality. The dump is not only an eyesore but also a health hazard. Right, the commissioner of the municipal corporation, describing the inconvenience caused to the people and requesting him to get the garbage removed immediately. So as I told you, first you are going to write your address, then the date, then the receiver, whoever is receiving it, theirs address. Next comes the salutation. After that, you are going to write the subject, for what reason are you writing it. Then comes the body part. Okay, conclusion, like you are willing for an urgent action, then subscription, and then you are going to end it with your full name. Again, as I told you, be very careful with the date, and give the correct punctuation in the address part as well. Okay, so here you are giving your address, then the date, this comes the receiver's address. So that was previously, this one was the box type one, then this is a traditional method of writing. So this is how we need to write the letters. So children, do remember, it all depends on your practice. Okay, the more you practice, the more you are going to understand the things, and the little small details which I told you, so keep those things in mind while writing, so that easily you can grasp marks. So hooray, we have finished up till here. Hope you have understood the way of writing the formal as well as the informal letters. Thank you very much for watching the video. Have a great day ahead.